Hi, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful summer so far. We are already in July, and typically July, August are the slowest month in real estate activities. July is still kind of hanging there, but August is definitely really slow. But let's see what happened in June. So I picked up this chart just to show you like what was happening between March of 2022 when we had a really peak in the real estate market and up until today. And the red dots represent the pricing and the blue dots represent the interest rates. But anywhere here in between, we did have a lot of government announcements as well. So it's not just like the rates and the prices; it is also the ban on foreign buyers. It's the reduction of foreign students. It is like a ban of foreign workers, etc., etc. So many different things happen here. So as you can say, as you can see that we did in March 2022, everyone were kind of jumping around, has selling houses and at a high price. Buyers were happy if they managed to get a home. Sellers are obviously happy as they were always selling overpriced, and everyone was a hero. Real estate agents were just amazing, so everyone was really happy. And then all of a sudden, what happened is that we got interest rates hike, and as soon as that happened, boom, the prices start dropping, and they dropped dramatically from an average of about 1.3 million to kind of a little bit over 1.05. So and since then, like the interest rates were really going high, as we know, and the prices were kind of hanging there. We did have a little bit of a hope in May of 2023 that something's gonna change, but again, like that hope wind down. The prices were hanging still. Again, June 2024, we had a little bit of a spike, but not much. And since the prices are kind of hanging, but slightly dropping. And in the last 4 months since January, we do have a price increase, mostly because of the normal seasonal adjustments. And obviously, we see in June the prices are again going down, as that's a kind of a normal cycle, while the interest rates are really remaining stable since September of 2025. So by looking at this chart, like I mean, what would the conclusion that we can make is that if the interest rates continue being the same as they are now, we may not see a huge price deflection and differences. We are where we are. If the interest rates go up, we may see a further price reduction. I don't see the interest rates are going to go down anytime soon, but it's just to have you an indication, like any spikes up and down are pretty much driven by the seasonal adjustments. So here's something I also wanted to show you. I actually never did before because we called this one boring chart. So I didn't want to bore you, but it's not actually boring. It is showing a really good and interesting data. So what I would like to, I'll zoom in, and this chart is showing us what is happening with the market in general. So, for example, let's look at this number of listings. So the confidence, the buyer's confidence. So from 107,000 to 88,000 this year. This number really represents, except the 2023, one of the lowest number of listings that we do have on the market. So not that it is a small, this is kind of a healthy number, but number of sales is something that actually worries me more, because this indicates the hesitance of the buyers. And despite the fact that we do have something to choose from, let me just point out something for you. In 2021, we had 107 248 year to date. So this is year to date active a number of listings on the market. And we had then we had 73,000 5,333 sales today. So this is like about only 30% were not sold right away, right? Like, and today we have 88,065 listings and we only have 31. So this actually represents about 40% of all the listings are selling. So that is something to really think about, where the market is and maybe why your property is not selling right away or takes time to sell. That obviously represents the has affected in the pricing, that the price obviously in 2021, especially 22, hit the high at 1,259,000. And in 21, you see the change year over year was 21% jump from the year before. I don't have this information here, but now we are at 1,037,000. So there are quite a bit of good data in this chart. I don't want to bother you with all of this, but if you would like to know and dig a little bit deeper into the details, please give me a call. This is something that will explain you where we are today and where is your property today. Okay. And this is just another way of looking at data, again, understanding the market and also understanding the micro market, because the previous one that I showed you really blends all of the properties types. But please keep in mind that there are definitely a micro market that are doing excellent, and there's some other markets that are absolutely not doing that great. So let's look at this one again. I'm going to try to zoom in for you, but we do have a quick stats, for example, of number of sales. You can look at what was happening over the whole year, and today we are not really standing that bad. We actually do have, and this number indicates that. And let me try to increase this if I can. Yes, I can a little bit for you to see. This one is in June, we have 6,777 sales. And you can see this is actually the highest number in the last year. Also, the active listings, we don't have as many as we did have in some of the previous months. But again, this is the healthy number. It's not the number really to worry about. Months of inventory. This is a good number for us because, as you can see, our number of inventory actually dropped to 4.04 months. This is the lowest in the last 12 months, which really tells us that the buyers are more confident, buyers are out there buying, and we don't have as many inventory as we have had before. But the good news for buyers still and the sellers is, as you can see, prices are steadily going up since, I would say, there you go, since almost September last year. So they're going slightly up and down, but January obviously lower prices, but then we are going up and we're at 1,058,000, which is a little bit lower than what we had the last year, but we are actually heading toward the right directions, and the days on the market are at 29, which isn't really that bad at all. So, by saying that, I would love to thank you for watching this and continue watching just specific market stats region by region. Thanks.